Hey guys, how's it going? Well, I'm going to show you a quick little tip on what I do to clean my computer. I normally use a couple of things. I use a electric blower. I use an X-Power electric blower, and after I get done with that, I use this. This is a paintbrush that picked up at Walmart for like $2. You can get really nice ones. I'm going to pick up a few extra nice ones to show you the difference. But this is what you do. So this is after blowing it out. See that dust in between there? I'm gonna clean that out with a paintbrush. That's what the blower left behind. You can see got a pretty good bit of stuff out, but there's still little bits of dust like on top of the RAM and in between the RAM, and you know, you can kind of get in there and you can see it gets a little bit better dusting, and just gotta get in there a little bit deeper. And then I'll blow it again. This actually just does a good job at breaking up the dust, but this is what I want to focus on right here, all that dust on the back. Look at that. Much, much, much better. You can get in here. Between those little heat sinks. And the reason this is important is because the temperatures of your computer affect your performance. If your computer is running on the hotter side, it's going to thermally throttle the performance. And what that means is your computer is going to slow itself down to the point where you're going to lose frames per second, you're going to lose performance, you're going to lose a lot of, a lot of what you're looking for with your computer, a lot of what you paid for. So if you're not dusting your computer out, you're missing out. You know what I mean? Your computer might be running hot for something that you can do for free. So this is how to get a little bit extra performance for free. Some people's computers are way dirtier than this. This I get cleaned out. I clean mine out like once a month. But you look in there and those little fan grills, see how mine are really clean? A lot of my friends' computers, they'll be like, man, my computer's running slow. And I go look at their computer and it's just caked up with dust everywhere. So, pro tip, paintbrush, dust it out and then blow it out. Once I'm done with this, I'll blow it out a second time and just get all that stuff and it'll be gone. We're gonna turn it on real quick because I gotta upload this video. But yeah, guys, this is a very awesome tip. Get a paintbrush. Get you a paintbrush. Look at that. Doesn't that look so good? Excuse the popping sound. I've got an issue with my speakers. I've got some Logitech speakers that are like super old, and this little controller is going bad, or either the amp is going bad. It makes a popping noise every time I turn it on and off. But alright guys, that was a pro tip for you. Hope that helps somebody, and maybe might make somebody's computer run a little bit faster and keep it cleaner and make it look nicer. So remember, paintbrush, get in all the little areas, clean it, blow it out, repeat if necessary. Generally I don't have to wipe mine down with anything wet, but if I do, I'll keep these little things right here handy, little alcohol wipes, and I'll just wipe the inside down, wipe the fan blades down if they start getting oil on them, and then wipe the top down of my back plate, wipe anything down that needs to be wiped down. Keep it clean, keep it nice, and it'll last you forever. I promise you that. Promise you that, man. Use good parts, keep them dusted, keep them cool. Temperatures really matter. Temperatures really, really matter. It matters for the performance, the longevity, everything about your entire computer can benefit from lower thermals, and that is exactly why people started water cooling, is to get better thermal performance, so you could do more overclocking, you can make your computer just run more efficiently, your GPU can boost higher for longer because it's not thermally throttling itself. You can do pretty much anything you want with your computer at max performance and never worry about it overheating or running hot. You know, that's why buying good quality fans is important. Like these Lian Li Uni fans, the best fans on the market right now. If you want the best of both worlds, you want RGB and you want performance. There's really not many other fans out there that combine those two. And cable management's a breeze because you can link them together and only use one cable per row of fans. So you can have 3 or 4 or 5, whatever. And you can run these together like this. And then there's one cable over there on the side, and it just goes to the back to the fan hub, and that's it. I mean, so easy. You really can't ask for a better fan setup. And another thing is room in between things. This is like the perfect amount of room for me. It's not really perfect, it's not ideal, but it was a really tight fit. It was the best situation I could come up with, because most other RGB fans would overlap too much and I couldn't get my fitting in here, so I had to have my radiator outlet on this side, and I had to run everything like tubes down like this is, and I didn't really like that because it interfered with my RAM, it interfered with my power plug back here, it interfered with everything for maintenance and cleaning, and it was too hard to get in and out of there. And then also it was an extra set of tubes running across here that could potentially leak. So I try to have as least amount of tubes as possible and try to have them out further if I can. So if it leaks, it just goes down. You know, it can hit like this. If it leaks, this one will kind of go straight down on the outside of this tube. And that one is the only one you really have to worry about. And if it leaks, it just is going to hit that back plate and kind of run off anyways. No big deal, I guess. But I don't particularly think this is ever going to leak. You know, make a clip of that if you want. But all these fittings are Primo Chill. They're very good quality fittings. I don't ever have leaks. I've never had leaks. The only time I ever had like a leak was when I had a defective front distro plate. It was a EK Waterblock D5 Reflections front distro, and they had some that were made too fast and they didn't go through all the checks, and they didn't even have a QC stamp on it. I'm actually still battling with EK right now to get the first one that I bought replaced correctly. They sent me a replacement panel, but they sent me the other side that wasn't cracked, and I was like, guys, what are you doing? I need this side because that's where all the fittings were that cracked. And I even sent them pictures. I talked to Jake with EK, and I still keep getting excuse after excuse of why they haven't sent it to me, but that's another video. I think the next video we're going to get into is why you should not buy from a company called Ant Online. They ended up falsely advertising a laptop that I bought, and they refused to get back to me, and it's been over 2 months now, and I think that's enough time